Hello everyone, in this video I want to talk about Udochi. I want to talk about making peace with your spiritual God incarnator. I want to talk about reconciliation, reconciling with yourself. And many people do not understand, especially I have many people who used to ask me what is Udochi, what is reconciliation. Now, if you are a person and if you are my follower, if you are my friend, if you are my related and you are listening to my video, one of the most important things that we should do whenever we think about knowing ourselves is reconciling with our spiritual self. You are a body like a house that is wearing the original person who owns the spirit that functions through your body. So the spirit that functions through your body needs to understand that you have accepted to wear him or her to function in your body as a body. And then if you are a person who have not have this reconciliation and you have been feeding your chi, what happens is that sometimes it things will go up, sometimes they will come down. Sometimes you will move forward, sometimes you will come back. Sometimes you will move forward, sometimes you see yourself drawing back. Sometimes you see things happen and sometimes you don't understand them. Sometimes you experience people pressing or you're pressing your neck and sometimes you don't see them. These are when people offer rituals to their forces without knowing who the forces are or without observing the forces. Remember that maybe most times there are people you may get angry with. If you don't beg them and you take anything to them, they will destroy it. If you don't beg them, if you don't reconcile with them, and you are asking them for anything, and they will not be able to help. The reason being because they are not in good time with you. So today, a lot of people have been asking me, what is this Udochi? What is it for? Udochi is about reconciling with your spiritual self and all your spiritual connected forces. If you want to make peace with your God incarnator, you need to first of all forgive everybody who have wronged you. That is the truth. You need to know your mind, your heart need to be neutral. You need to be very pure and you need to be neutral. And from that day, you need to understand that you don't need to think evil against anyone. Just like our ancestors said that in our own belief in tradition, we say whoever that is thinking evil against us, that evil will go back to the person. And when we think evil against another people, evil will also come to us. We say ebebere ukobere. So these are some of the things proverb that you need to understand that they come to stand from the very first day you have reconciled with your personal self and personal forces. Reconciliation with your personal forces doesn't come just using the items that you use alone and perform it. It comes that if you are having enviness or jealousy or a kind of you have any negative thought against people that you are not too sure of, you need to neutral. You need to take those things away from your mind. Your mind need to be neutral. You need to be friends with everybody. You need to make your mind very plain, even though you are being conscious and very wise. So now, these are the steps of doing Udochi if you want to do Udochi. There are 6 items that you are going to get for me if you want to perform your spiritual reconciliation with your spiritual self. The first item that you are going to get is the alligator pepper. Alligator pepper is used for cleansing. Alligator pepper is used for neutralizing of every negativity against you. When you get an alligator pepper, you are going to cross your 2 hands in your back and open the alligator pepper. When you open the alligator pepper, take out one seed of the alligator pepper, cleanse all your body from your head to your toe, removing whatever that will stand as a blockage to your path. Whatever that stands as a blockage or that will stand as a blockage to this process of your reconciliation with your personal God incarnator. After that, are going to hold it in your right hand, turn it from your left hand anti-clockwise 4 times, and then you throw it away with your left hand. And then don't forget that any alligator pepper you use for cleansing, you don't throw it in a place where people will step on it. I'm coming again. We said the second thing we are going to get is our native egg. Native egg represents life. You are going to get your native egg. When you get your native egg, what you are going to do is that this native egg, you have to take one seed of alligator pepper to cleanse the body of the native egg and then keep it. Another thing you are going to get is your kola. If you are a man, you are going to get a kola that have 3 pieces, which is called Oji Ikenga. You are also going to get a kola that have 4 pieces, which is called Oji Ezumezu. And then if you are a woman, you are going to get a kola that have 4 pieces, which is called Oji Ezumezu. And then we are also going to have a money with us. The purpose of the money is that it is necessary for us to transport our prayers to our destination. Now, especially people who may not be staying in their particular community, in their own person, in their community. Anywhere you are, the money helps to transport your prayer to the people who you are make the request from, to your ancestors. The money is also regarded as a means of transportation to the forces that you are inviting for the reconciliation. Because as you travel physically, anytime you are traveling, you have your transportation with you. If there is any border fee, you pay for the border fee before crossing the border. If you want to buy pure water on the road, you're also going to buy pure water from the money you have. These are the reason we add money to our rituals, in order to transport our ritual to our destination, and in order to help our forces to use the money for their transportation to where we have summoned them to come and take their ritual. And now another thing you are going to get is the red oil. Remember the red oil, that red oil represents good thing. Red oil attracts good thing. You are going to get 1 spoon of your red oil, and you are going to get 1 spoon of salt. And then it is best that we do the reconciliation of chi during the night hour, when everywhere is very calm, because it is good that if you want to invite people on occasion, you invite them when many people will have chances, when many people will have time to attend the occasion. So when forces have gone for their daily activity and they are back, which may be around 11:30 to 12 noon, 12 a.m. in the night, when you come out, remember, if it is that night, you have to bath. After bathing, you use 1 seed of alligator pepper and cleanse yourself thoroughly. You don't need to rush it. You can do it in your room, you can do it in your home. Then after cleansing yourself thoroughly, you bring another seed of alligator pepper. This second seed of alligator pepper, you are going to use it to call upon every forces that you have wronged, every person physically or spiritually that you have wronged, those ones that you have wronged, that you are using this alligator pepper to make peace with them from today henceforth. Whatever that is their anger, that through the anger they have been causing blockages to you, the anger should be lifted. The same way you mention is how you are going to mention for yourself, that as you are using this alligator pepper, you are making a proclamation that you are forgiving everyone that you are holding grudges that against, everyone that have wronged you. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to go to those people, but these are the process and you need to have them in mind. It's also not a must that you will go back to those people and become friends with them, but it's very important for the spirit to know that your mind has been freed. After making this proclamation, you are going to chew the alligator pepper and blow it in the air. Now the second thing you have to get is the kola. If you bring the kola, any little paper money that you have with you, you place it in your hand, you begin to use the kola together with the money to call upon the spirit of your incarnate, all the forces that are connected to you. You mention your name. I, Chibuzo Elem Kalo Code, I'm using this orgy and this kola to invite the spirit that are connected to me, all the forces that are connected to me positively. They should come, and through this orgy and this money, I'm transporting them to come to where I am and answer me. They should come and bear witness that today I, Chibuzelem Kalo Kode, that from Mumuchi Eziobasamodu to standing in Ajalangwa, standing here where I am in Abia State, in Aba, that I'm reconciling with my chi. After making all these declarations, you are going to turn it anti-clockwise 4 times and blow air from your mouth 4 times in the money and in the kola that you have, and then you place it on the floor. You place it on the floor and drop the kola on top of the money. And the next thing you are going to bring is the egg. Now remember, what you are doing is reconciliation. This is where what you are doing comes in. You are going to use the egg and call upon your spirit incarnate, upon the spirit that incarnated back to life through you, the person that incarnated back to life through you. When you call upon your spirit of incarnation, you don't need to mention the person's name if you are not sure. What you need to do is that, just like that, I'm using this egg, I Chibuzelem Carlo code. I'm using this egg to invite my God incarnator, the person that incarnated back to life through me. Me, Chibuzelem Carlo code, using this egg to invite the spirit of my incarnator to come and reconcile with me. That the spirit of my incarnate should know me and identify with me, and I should know the spirit of my incarnate and also identify with him or with her. And as I'm using this egg as a means of reconciliation, I'm using this egg to appease the mind of my reincarnator, to forgive me wherever I've gone on against him or against her. And I'm appealing to the heart for his anger to be calm. You touch your mind, you touch your heart with the egg. And then I'm using this egg to cleanse off whatever thing that will stand as a blockage between me and my spirit incarnator from today henceforth. After making that declaration, you get your red oil. You'll be rubbing the red oil on the egg. While rubbing the red oil on the egg, you are going to make declaration that as you are rubbing this red oil, that because red oil represents good thing, from today henceforth, that your God incarnator, your spirit guide, which is your chi, should begin to bring good things to your path. Good things include knowledge, good things include favor, good things include understanding, good things include everything, peace of mind that you want. After that, you now take the salt. Remember, they said salt and oil are like sister and brother. And then you begin to make your declaration that as you are rubbing this red oil on this on the salt, on this red oil together on the egg, that you and your chi should become one, like this red oil and the salt. Because whoever that wants to cook, we also use salt in whichever food they want to prepare. After making this declaration, what you need to do is to pick up the money on the floor with the kola, go to a road. When you get to a road or beside the road or maybe at the back of your house, drop the kola. You are not going to break the kola because kolas are not broken in the night. You drop the money on the floor, place the two kolas on it, and then you smash the egg, yeah, in the center of that particular money, and turn your back and go to house. The moment you get to the house, you can wash your hand and then go to bed and sleep. And then don't forget, after this process, that you are going to be having dreams that will give you a guide on how your life is in relationship with your spiritual guide, which is called your God incarnator. Thank you very much.